You know, as CEOs, a lot of times we always have the CEO face on. It's not necessarily a happy face, but it's a face of confidence. Behind that face is the reality of running a business, having a family, dealing with all the issues that relate to that. You know, for me, not being a Vistage member as a CEO, I didn't have anyone to talk to. I couldn't talk to my board. I couldn't talk to our investors. I couldn't talk to other senior executives. Sure, I can talk about a lot of things with them, but those heart-to-heart conversations, the ones that hit home in the chest, the ones that stay with you in the head, the ones that cause you to lose sleep, those are the ones that I didn't have an outlet. I didn't have any place to go. Finding someone in our life who's willing to ask the questions, probe into areas, and drill into things that we may not want to discuss adds a great deal of value. You know, for me, the most rewarding part of Vistage has been the one-to-one time with the members. My job is to help pull out the things that are most important to them. I help in 3 ways. First of all, I help by trying to draw those things out of them. And sometimes that's tough to do.
He's a pain in the ass.
I know,
oh my God.
Well, you know what? I guess I am. And I think maybe that's part of the value and the relationship that Jim and I have. I want to be the thorn in their side, though, that adds value in their life. I want to be the one person to my members that will ask them questions that no one else will ask. I want to be able to dig in a little deeper.
There's another level with the one-on-one session with the chair, and that's brought a great deal of trust to me with the whole Vistage experience. So I consider it, again, from a holistic standpoint, very, very valuable, a lot more than I ever thought it would be.
He is in our industry, he's had companies in our space, and so I think he gets exactly what we're doing, and frankly was a big part of why I wanted to join Vistage. But even for everybody else, I mean, he's just a great resource and mentor, and you know, the one-to-ones that we have every month are just extremely valuable.
The second thing that I try to do with the members in a one-to-one is I get it out on the table and I help them think about it. What does it mean to their business? What does it mean to their family? What's the impact of that? Whether that's in dollars, in time, in investment, in the practical aspects of running a business day to day, what does that mean to them? Let's get that out on the table so we can look at it and work through it.
Tom helps me analyze issues more from the ground level or from another perspective in the way that I communicate, say with employees, maybe with my family, that it may not necessarily be an issue that needs to be brought up to the group, but it's something that we can work out one-on-one because it's happening to me that day that we meet. Tom can pretty much tell based on the previous meetings and then our group meetings where I am as it relates to my particular issues or difficulties or good things that are happening. So
I've educated him about what people do, their names, personalities. So each time we have a one-to-one, I'm able to talk to him about certain people. So it's a way for me to have confidentiality, working through some maybe people issues.
The third thing that I do with them in the one-to-one is I help process that issue. We spend a great deal of time working through what does this issue really mean to the business? What does it mean to your life? How do we know when we've reached where we want to go with this? What are all the possible solutions and things that we could put in place to help with this?
He's been able to work one-on-one with me and shed some light on ideas. He's very structured in his approach. He helps to keep me on task. I naturally want to explore and discover and get off track, and so accountability has been key, and Tom's very strong at holding people accountable, and so that's been real helpful to me.
Vistage has meant a lot to me as a chair. I have been thrilled to have the opportunity that I've had. It's a part of my life where I feel like I can give back. And I've had a real focus on wanting to help others, of wanting to help others improve their business and their personal life. I can tell you that for me, Vistage has been a significant part of my life. It's something that I expect to do for the balance of my life. I can't imagine stepping away from it. I appreciate the trust that they instill in me as their chair. And I work hard to try to make those meetings successful and to try to help improve their leadership and create value in the lives of our members.